says that you need to engage more with literature. They're probably advising you to interact more deeply and critically with the existing body of research and academic work related to your topic. Comprehensive review. You need to read more literature, read widely. Make sure that you have read a wide range of sources relevant to your topic. This includes seminal work, recent studies, and various viewpoints. You've looked at different databases, you've looked at different articles and journals online. You need to go in depth and have a deeper understanding beyond the superficial reading that you're doing. Understand the methodologies, the arguments, and the conclusions of the studies that you are reviewing. Number 2, you're not being critical enough. You're not doing enough critical analysis. So this is where you're going to evaluate sources. You're going to critically evaluate the strengths and the weaknesses of the sources that you have gathered. Consider the validity of the methodologies and the soundness of the arguments, the relevance to your research question, and then you're going to identify gaps. So you have to look for gaps, inconsistencies, or areas where further research is needed, and this helps to position your own research within the existing literature. Number 3 of what you're not doing is synthesis and integration of findings. So when you synthesize the findings from various different sources, you provide a coherent overview of the current state of your knowledge and then show how the studies relate to each other. You need to develop a narrative and link the literature to your research questions and your objectives. And you need to explain how your research will build upon, challenge, or fulfill the gaps in the existing literature that you have previously identified. You need to create engagement in writing. So you have to make sure that you're referencing appropriately, and you're going to use the literature to support your arguments, your methodology, your hypothesis, and then reference key studies and theorists that are relevant to your work. Compare and contrast different perspectives and findings from literature. So you're not just looking at things that agree with what you're saying. You're going to discuss how your work aligns or diverges from these different perspectives. And then finally, contextualization. You're going to place your research within the broader context of the field. Explain how it contributes to ongoing debates, theories, or practical application.